Hello and welcome to Classmate Spell Bee Season 12, the biggest English spelling competition in India. Presented by Classmate, co-powered by Nickelodeon Sonic and the Times of India. This is an initiative by Radio Mirchi. I'm your host, Sohali Khan, and just the previous day, we began with our new season, with a new set of spelling wizards racking their brains in the race to be the next stellar speller. And now, let me introduce you to our three semi-finalists. We have Diksha Ajay Chitade from Sri Kumaran Children's Home, CBSE Bangalore, leading with 20 points. And then we have Adityar Kanodia from Army Public School, Mumbai, and Dev Kanto Bhagat from St. Michael's School, Shiliguri, with a tie at 15 points apiece. I don't need to remind you that the winner shall be the bearer of Classmate Spell Bee's big, bright and shiny trophy. He or she will also win prize money worth 50,000 rupees after winning round 3. And the national champion will receive 2 lakh rupees along with a chance to attend the prestigious Scripps National Spelling Bee 2020 with a parent in Washington, D.C. and get to visit the White House. Let's begin the race to win the ultimate spell Nobel. So round 2 is locked and loaded. Are you all ready? The rules of round 2 are simple. Each contender will be asked 4 questions and each correct response will be awarded 10 points. This is an elimination round. In the case of a tie, the same sequence as round 1 will be used to decide who gets eliminated. So let's start round 2. And we'll begin with Diksha. Please welcome her back to the podium. Welcome back, Diksha. Before we start, I thought that I would ask you a little bit about your blog.
Oh yeah, I have a blog on which I write about experiences.
So will your experience on Classmate Spell Bee feature in your blog?
I hope so.
We'll begin round 2. This round is worth a total of 40 points. Your Classmate Connect option is still available to you if you should need it. Your first word to spell, worth 10 points, is Aeneas or Aeneas.
May I have the definition?
Resembling brass in color or luster.
May I have the language of origin?
Latin origin.
May I have the usage in a sentence?
The Aeneas statuettes on Amit's mantelpiece told of his innumerable victories on the racing track.
I would like to spell it as A-E-N-E-O-U-S.
That is correct. Well done. You have 10 more points to add to your total. And we move now to your second word in round 2. That word is brachiate.
May I have the definition?
To move by using the arms to swing from branch to branch.
May I have the language of origin?
It is of Latin origin.
And may I have the usage in a sentence?
I could spend all day watching the monkeys brachiate and grin at me at intervals.
I would like to spell it as B-R-A-C-K-I-A-T-E, brachiate.
I'm afraid that's incorrect. It's off by just one letter. The accurate spelling is B-R-A-C-H-I-A-T-E, which means we cannot give you points for that. Your third word, worth 10 points, is Langlauf.
May I have the language of origin?
It is of German origin.
May I have the definition?
Cross-country skiing.
May I have the usage in a sentence?
We're all looking forward to a weekend of Langlauf and lazy nights in the Swiss Alps.
I would like to spell it as L-A-N-G-L-A-U-F.
You're right, well done. And you have one word remaining in round 2. Your word to spell is Oppidum.
May I have the language of origin?
Latin origin.
May I have the definition?
A pupil who boards in town rather than in the school itself.
May I have the usage in a sentence?
You may. The other students teased him for being an Oppidum and called him a snob who didn't deserve their company.
I would like to use my Classmate Connect option.
Diksha would like to use her Classmate Connect option. They now have 30 seconds to confer and spell out the word for you. You can choose to accept or reject that spelling. Oppidum.
So it should be O-P-P-I-D-O-N.
You can choose
What was the language of origin?
It is of Latin origin.
I'll go with that.
You'll go with them? I'm afraid that's incorrect, Shrija. The accurate spelling of Oppidan is Oppidan, which means we cannot give you points for that. At the end of round 2, you have a solid score worth 40 points. Please have a seat. Did you know that there are 10 words hidden inside the word therein? Go fish while we take a short break. And we're back on Classmate Spell Bee Season 12, presented by Classmate, co-powered by Nickelodeon, Sonic and the Times of India. This is an initiative by Radio Mirchi. So did you manage to find all the 10 words in the word therein? They are the, there, he, in, rain, her, here, ear, therein and herein. Getting back to the game now, it's now time for Adityar Kanodia to play round 2. Good luck.
Thank you.
Adityar, your first word in round 2 worth 10 points is fez.
May I have the definition?
A flat-topped conical red hat with a black tassel.
Language of origin?
Turkish.
Usage in a sentence?
The fez was once the national headdress of Turkey, though it's more common in North Africa nowadays.
I would like to spell it as F-A-I-R-E-S.
That's incorrect. Classmates, would you like to spell fez?
F-E-Z, we think.
That is correct. F-E-Z is what we were looking for, which means we cannot give you points for that. Your next word is bricolage.
May I have the definition?
Construction or creation from a diverse range of available things. Bricolage.
Origin?
French.
I'd like to spell it as B-R-I-C-K-O-L-A-U-G-E.
I'm afraid that's incorrect. B-R-I-C-O-L-A-G-E is the accurate spelling of bricolage, which means we cannot give you points for that. But 2 words still remain. Your word to spell worth 10 points is baubles.
May I have the definition?
Small, showy trinkets or decorations.
Language of origin?
French via Middle English.
Usage in a sentence?
Rahul was so rich that he would even decorate his coattails with flashy baubles.
B-A-U-B-L-E-S.
That is correct. Very well done. Adityar, you now have a total of 25 points. If you spell this word correctly, it will take it to 35. Your word to spell is citole.
Language of origin?
Latin via French via Middle English.
Definition?
A lute-like medieval stringed instrument.
Usage in a sentence?
If you see the citole towards the top left of the canvas, you'll know that the painting is at least 600 years old.
I'd
Citole.
like to use my Classmate Connect option.
This would be the time to do it. Classmates, if you could spell citole.
We're giving you an option. Either it's S-I-T-O-L-E or it's C-I-T-O-L-E. You can go with either one.
I'd like to go with S-I-T-O-L-E.
One of them is correct, but I'm afraid you chose the wrong one. The accurate spelling of citole is C-I-T-O-L-E. At the end of round 2, your total stands at 25 points. Well played. Please have a seat. And let's welcome now to the podium our third contestant for the day, Dev Kanto Bhagat from St. Michael's School in Shiliguri. Hi, Dev. Could you spell citole?
C-I-T-O-L-E.
Now you can because I've told you how to spell it. We'll begin round 2 with you. Your total currently is 15 points. Your first word worth 10 points is preteriteness.
The origin of the word,
Latin via Middle English.
usage in a sentence,
He speaks of life's experiences with preteriteness in his words, indicating a great pessimism within.
part of speech.
A noun.
I would like to use my Classmate Connect option.
Kanta would like to use his Classmate Connect option. Your word to spell is preteriteness.
We would like to go with preteriteness.
Yes,
Yes?
I'd like to go with
You'd like to go with that? That's absolutely correct. Well done. But 3 words remain in round 2. Your second word to spell is melic.
the origin of the word,
Greek via Latin.
the definition,
Of an ancient Greek lyric poem meant to be sung.
usage in a sentence,
The poems breathe the spirit of melic poetry, and you can almost hear the muses singing aloud.
MELLICH.
I'm afraid that's incorrect. The accurate spelling of melic is MELIC. No matter, 2 words still remain. Your third word, worth 10 points, is cautery.
Origin of the word,
Greek via Latin via Middle English.
definition,
An instrument or a caustic substance used for disinfecting skin by burning it.
usage in a sentence,
Despite his bravest intentions, Sumit fainted as the doctor brought the cautery close to his upper arm.
CORTERIE.
I'm afraid that's incorrect. The accurate spelling is CAUTERY. We can't give you points for that. 1 word remains in round 2. And your word to spell to score 35 points cumulatively is unseal or unshul.
Definition,
Written in a script with rounded, unjoined letters.
origin of the word,
Latin.
part of speech,
An adjective.
usage in a sentence,
The manuscript was written in unsealed lettering and dated back to the early 14th century.
UNCEAL.
I'm afraid that's incorrect. The accurate spelling of unseal is UNCIAL, which means at the end of round 2, Kanto, your score stands at 25 points. Please have a seat. With this, our round 2 ends. We'll share the final scores right after this short break. But before we leave, I have a question to ask our studio audience and, of course, our viewers at home. If you answer it correctly, I've heard there's going to be a handsome remuneration. Okay, so the question is, name the English language Indian author who was famous for claiming that he is not a nice man to know. Think hard till we come back from this short break. Hello and welcome to Classmate Spell Bee Season 12, the biggest English spelling competition in India. Presented by Classmate, co-powered by Nickelodeon Sonic and the Times of India. This is an initiative by Radio Mirchi. So before the break, I'd asked our studio audience a question. Name the English language Indian author who was famous for claiming that he is not a nice man to know. And I have with me Moksha Yadav from the audience who knows the right answer. So will you please share it with us?
The answer is Khushwant Singh.
That is absolutely correct. It is Khushwant Singh, the Padma Bhushan awardee author, journalist and politician. So well done, Moksha. We have a wonderful hamper for you, courtesy Classmate. It's time for the scores of round 2. We have Diksha in the lead with 40 points and we have a tie between Adityar Kanodia and Dev Kanto Bhagat, both with 25 points. So since this is a tie, we will take into account the usage of the Classmate Connect option. Dev, since you used the Classmate Connect option earlier, that means at the end of round 2, we do have to say goodbye to you. We loved having you on the show. Is there anything that you want to say to us before you leave?
Best of luck to everyone.
That's great sportsmanship. Thank you for being with us. Please have a seat. All right then, the final round awaits the both of you. And in this, we have Diksha from Bangalore and Adityar from Mumbai, who will be competing face to face. So the rules of round 3 are as such. I will ask each of you to spell a total of 4 words. So 4 cycles of words, 8 words in total. If you spell the word assigned to you correctly, you will be awarded 10 points. If you misspell it, it will pass to your fellow contestant who will have an opportunity to spell the word correctly for 5 bonus points. At this point, your scores are wiped clean. So your totals stand at 0-0 and your Classmate Connect option is no longer available to you. A contestant may emerge victorious even before the entire cycle of words is completed, in which case he or she will be declared the winner at that point. It's simple, but it's daunting. So all the very best to the both of you, Diksha and Adityar. Are you ready to go to the finals?
Hopefully, yes.
All the best. Let's begin round 3. We'll start our 4 cycles of words and we'll start first with Diksha. Your first word is worth 10 points and that word is gilet or gilet.
May I have the definition of the word?
A light sleeveless padded jacket.
May I have the origin of the word?
Turkish via Spanish via French.
May I have the usage in a sentence?
You may. While the rest of us piled on layers of winter wear, he hopped down the road in just a navy blue gilet.
I'd like to go with J-I-L-L-E.
I'm afraid the word passes. And Adityar, you have an opportunity to score 5 bonus points.
Origin of the word?
Turkish via Spanish via French.
Definition?
A light sleeveless padded jacket.
I'd like to go with J-E-E-L-L-E.
I'm afraid that's also incorrect. So nobody scores any points for that word. The accurate spelling is G-I-L-E-T. And we move now to you, Adityar. It is your turn to spell this word worth 10 points. Your word to spell is cassoulet.
Definition?
A French stew made with meat and beans.
Usage in a sentence?
During my travels, I discovered that cassoulet is popular as an evening dish only in some regions of France.
I'd like to go with C-A-S-S-O-U-L-E-T.
Confident and correct. Well done, which means you have 10 points. We move now to the second cycle of words, starting again with you, Diksha. Diksha, your word to spell worth 10 points is saccades.
May I have the definition?
Rapid movements of the eye between fixation points. Saccades.
May I have the origin of the word?
French origin.
May I have the usage in a sentence?
He stared at the designs intently, his eyes making little saccades over the patterns to scan them.
I'd like to spell it as S-A-C-C-H-A-R-D-S.
I'm afraid the word passes. Adityar, a chance to score bonus points now if you spell saccades correctly.
S-A-C-C-A-R-D-E-S.
Close, but I'm afraid it's not right. The accurate spelling is S-A-C-C-A-D-E-S, which means nobody gets points for that. Again, now we turn to you, Adityar. In the second cycle of words, your word to spell for 10 points is balabali or balabale.
Definition?
A dance performed by the company in a ballet or by the chorus in an opera.
Origin?
Italian.
I'd like to go with B-E-L-L-A-B-A-U-L-E.
The word passes.
Can you repeat the word?
The word is balabile or balabili,
And what's the origin of the word?
Italian.
I'd like to spell it as
B A L L A B A L I.
I'm afraid that's also incorrect. The accurate spelling is BALLABILE, which means we cannot give you points for that. And now, Diksha, we start the third cycle of words. And your word to spell for 10 points is cicatrices or cicatraces.
What's the origin of the word?
Latin and French via Middle English.
May I have the definition?
Scars of healed wounds.
And the usage in a sentence?
The cicatrices will take time to disappear, but they will, hopefully, leave no wound marks.
S I K A T R E I S E S.
I'm afraid that's incorrect. Aditya, the word passes to you for 5 bonus points.
What's the definition?
Scars of healed wounds.
Origin?
Latin and French via Middle English.
So I'd like to try SYCCATRESIS.
I'm afraid that's also incorrect. Classmates, do you know how to spell cicatrices?
CICATRICES.
That is absolutely correct. Well done, Shrija. Aditya, it is now your turn to spell. For 10 points, your word is helot.
Definition?
A member of a class of serfs in ancient Sparta.
Origin?
Greek via Latin.
Can you use it in a sentence?
I can. As a helot, Marcus had a strong hatred of rich people and utter disdain for slaves.
HELLET.
I'm afraid the word passes. Diksha, a chance to score some precious bonus points now.
May I have the origin of the word?
Greek via Latin.
I'd like to go with HELET.
I'm afraid that's incorrect. HELOT is the accurate spelling. And we move now to our fourth cycle of words, starting with you, Diksha. I do want to tell you that you need to spell this word correctly to stay in the game. Your word to spell worth 10 points is picayune.
May I have the definition?
Of little value or significance, petty.
May I have the origin of the word?
French.
May I have the usage in a sentence?
The picayune squabbling over the referee's penalty decision held the game up for 10 minutes.
P I C A Y O U N E. Picayune.
I'm so sorry, Diksha. I thought you had it. You were doing very well. And then it went wrong. The word does pass, and Aditya, I'd like to give you a chance to score some bonus points if you spell picayune correctly.
PICAYOULE.
I'm afraid that's also incorrect. I'll spell it correctly for you before I give you the good news. The accurate spelling is PICAYUNE. No matter, nobody gets points for that. Diksha, that means that it is the end of the road for you. And we do have our first finalist in Aditya Kanodia. Please congratulate him from Army Public School in Mumbai. You're through to the finals. So a huge round of applause for Diksha. Diksha, if I could please ask you to have a seat in the audience. And thank you so much for being on the show with us. And Aditya, how does it feel?
I'm very glad. It's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. Please join me here. Now, the most exciting part, to hand over the Classmate Spelby Trophy and the cheque for 50,000 rupees. May I please have Mr. Vishnu Amantarla, Marketing Manager, ITC Education and Stationery Products Business. So Aditya has won today's semi-final, and with it, Classmate Spelby's big, bright and shiny trophy. And also prize money worth 50,000 rupees, and of course a chance to witness the prestigious Scripps National Spelling Bee 2020 with the parent in Washington, D.C., and a chance to visit the White House. It's exciting.
Yes.
Nice?
Yes.
Did you know that the word selfie was the Oxford Dictionary's word of the year in 2013? This was my last 2 cents on English language trivia for this week. Today, Aditya has won the prestigious Spelby Trophy, and next weekend, our quest to find the ultimate stellar speller will continue. This is Sohali Khan signing off from the biggest English spelling competition of India, Classmate Spelby Season 12, presented by Classmate, co-powered by Nickelodeon Sonic and the Times of India. This is an initiative by Radio Mirchi. Congratulations. Well done.